I just wanted to introduce you to the smarter people in my family. So thank you. Well, thank you very much for saying that. Folks, God, it's good to be in New Hampshire. Well, God love you. God, New York is here too. Anyway, and the firefighters are here. It really is. I really mean it. You have no idea how happy we were to be heading to New Hampshire nationally. Folks, look, I'm going to be around the state for the next week and beyond that and fight for every single solitary vote. As Billy Sheehan, he's a great friend and supporter of mine, says, Joe, where we both come from, just ask him, I need your help. I need your help. I'm asking for your help. Look me over. Okay? It's real simple where I come from. You know, if you don't ask, well, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Look, folks, Gene, I want to thank you for being here and talk a little about Gene in a moment here. But the fact is that, Gene demonstrates what I think is emblematic of America. Hard-working, ordinary citizens have more courage and little finger than most people have in their whole body. He deserves a real round of applause. As my mother would say, hope springs eternal, pal. We're not giving up, right? We're not giving up. Folks, and I'm honored to be here with the governor. The governor he made a big mistake. He said, I want to help Joe. And the doc, his wife, as well. But so he was telling me on the way here, my staff is not shy, guys. When he said, I can give you a week. I think he hit, hey, how you doing, Mr. Justice? Great to see you, pal. I think you're in, about, 28 counties? I don't know how many counties there are, but he was all over the state. So I think he's looking forward to primary day. Thank you, Governor. You've been a great friend for a long time. And a great deal of integrity. And so, look, folks, we had a good night last night in Iowa. And I know you think that's silly, but everything we can feel is good. Here's the deal. We think we're going to come out of there really doing well, but be careful what you say because it's not done yet. I know the Iowa Democratic Party is trying to work through all the issues with that application. They had that app and other problems. I said last night, let's give them time. And I'm not being critical. Let's give them time to work out those issues carefully and deliberately because a lot depends on it. So we don't know precisely how many delegates we have or how many we'll get, but I feel really good about getting more than our fair share. And now it's time for New Hampshire to speak, and speak loudly. And I'm looking forward to making my case all across this state and until next Tuesday. You know, folks, I think about all the families, what all the families are going through every day in this country, and even today. Whether it's staring at the ceiling because you've just been diagnosed with cancer, as my introducer can tell you, or you don't know how your family's going to make it, or you're 50 years old and you just lost your job and you don't know where to go next, or you just graduated from college with so much debt that you're trying to figure out how in the Lord's name do I get started. It just makes me work harder for the American people because here's what I know. This country was not built by Wall Street bankers. It was not built by CEOs. It was built by you. Hard-working people just like my family. They just ask for nothing else, just a chance. Just give me a chance. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Unlike Donald Trump, none of us were given much of anything other than the love of our families. We had to fight for everything we ever got. My father used to say, Joe, I don't expect the government to solve my problems, but I at least expect them to understand my problems. That's our job. Our job is not only to understand, but our job is the simple truth about it is that in this country, we have to give everybody a shot. My dad used to also say, and I really mean this, he said, everyone entitled to be treated with dignity. Everyone. And given half a chance, the American people have never, ever, in war or in peace, let their country down. Not one single solitary time. And I've said it from the moment I announced that I believe we're in the battle for the soul of this nation. And I believe it today. Everything this country stands for and believes is at stake. Our leadership in the world is at stake. And our very democracy, in my view, is at stake. When I said that 6-8 months ago, people wondered whether that was an exaggeration. Now everybody's acknowledging it. We just saw it last week. We have a president who's above the law from his perspective. You know, we have a Republican Congress that's decided to put their loyalty to the party and their president ahead of the loyalty to the Constitution. You know, I really think what's on the ballot this time is character. Character is on the ballot this time, and I don't believe character of candidates and the very character of our country as the rest of the world looks at us.
Joe, how can you talk about character when you grope women and children? How can you talk about character when you grope women and children? How can you talk about character? Huh? Hey. A pedophile? Joe, answer the question, Joe. Joe. Who are you representing? Myself, Joe. Myself. A concerned citizen. Joe, take a break from the teleprompter for 1 sec. 1 sec, Joe. 1 sec. One question, Joe. Whoa, Joe, please. Please, one question. One question, Joe. Come on, Joe. One question. One question. One question. One question. One question, Joe. One question. Joe, you can read off a teleprompter, but you've been on video groping children and women. The Me Too movement. You have to answer for that. Answer, Joe. You have to answer. Don't touch me, please. Joe, you have to answer, Joe. Answer me and I'll go. He touched children on video. He touched women and children. He touched women and children. You okay? You don't have to touch me, though. You don't touch me. That's his off. Joe, you will answer for the children. You will answer for the children and women you grope. You will answer. Joe, you will answer for the children and women to grope. You will answer for that mustache. You will answer for the children and women you grope, Joe Biden. You will answer. You will never be president. You're a sellout, Joe Biden. You're a sellout. Joe Biden thinks he's gonna come over here and fuck with me, dogs? Nah, dog, that pedophile, he ain't going away. Joe Biden thinks he can touch women. Joe Biden thinks he can grope kids. Joe Biden thinks he can sell out to the Council on Foreign Relations. Well, I told Joe Biden, fuck that. We ain't doing that. Am I not allowed to have freedom of speech, sir? I know you're talking about me. You guys are talking about me. Fuck that part.